Peace and self-love to everyone. This is me, Chief Willie Hare. I am the Divine Oracle. I'm also God, the generator, operator, and destroyer of the Gen and the Ops on God and Tarot. This video right now is being recorded, but it is live streaming once I finish it up. Okay, so I did. This is October 3rd, 2022. And I just want to, it's basically a story time. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the title. And it's about true prosperity. I'm not one to like really pay too much attention to those who have come against me and talk about me because this is something that I've experienced from the day I was born. Okay, it's just something that I've adapted to in my life. I don't really pay too much to what people say about other folks unless I experience something with them myself. Okay. I do kind of pay attention to warnings, which we all should, but your final judgment should rest with your own intuition and um, how you respond with someone or how you feel about them, because we all are on different levels, not one better than the other. It's just that we've decided to take steps to further our education, to further our growth in whatever way we deem um, necessary for us to survive on this earth and to be happy. Okay, there's no judgments, there's no high, there's no low, other than your intentions, okay, about what you want to do or bring to someone's life, whether you want to take from them, whether you want to bless them. Okay, and not bless them to have them keep coming back and taking from yours, but bless them enough to where they realize that they can do it on their own and bring in their own blessings, okay, and have their own abundance. Interesting enough, this is the first oracle I pulled for my title. Um, I am in particular, I know this happens a lot on YouTube and everybody has their own particular nemesis, okay, but mine is Claire, Sear Me Right Tarot Clairvoyant. She's changed her name since I've been on YouTube, so, and that's nothing wrong with that either, because as we elevate and change, we want to, our names will change. It's whatever you resonate with. That's not a big deal, but it is a big deal when you don't focus on your own talents, but the talents of others, as you try to basically destroy them and call them liars for no reason. I've never lied to anybody about any kind of spiritual um, knowledge, mistakes. One, you can't even make mistakes in that because our intuition allows us to grow and to learn. And that's another reason why I like to record when I do my readings and things like that and what I say. And I even started a channel just to be able to relate to myself, since I could never get any kind of honesty or truthfulness from the people around me, including my family, because they had placed all these lies against me. So how were they going to help me figure out who I was? They already knew who I was. I don't know if they quite understood the power that I have, because I'm starting to understand that now, and my God, all right? But of course, I've been entrusted enough to know how to handle it. I've been taught and trained and conditioned about how to handle my energy and what to do with it, when and where to use it, and all that stuff, and intentions and everything like that. Okay, you humans are God's creation. I don't care what color your skin is, where you come from, or what you were taught, and all that stuff. God loves us all, and He does not wish for any of us to perish. But that does not mean that you can just go around here destroying His people and His earth. Okay, so I'm going to share this. Make sure you get a look at this child. I don't know what I'm not sure. I thought she was actually a divine being, but now in my research, my own personal research and my connection with the Most High and intuition, she never did have any divinity. Whether it was lost in, she's actually her first time here on Earth, and whether it was lost in her bloodline, she comes from a bloodline of dark witches, um, or she's just a bad seed. I don't know what it is, or another entity has taken over her or something like that, because she can put on a good show, but if you're really tuned in and you're touched in with your intuition, you're able to see her for who she really is. Okay, so This is another reason why I didn't want to do this live. I don't want any kind of interference here as I teach this. So this individual right here is a complete and total fake. Okay. This is her name now. She did have another name. I think it was Desire the Starseed when I found her on Facebook. She's just a dark witch. If you do listen to her videos, you'll realize that she only can resonate or get in touch with the karmic energy because she's reading her own energies. At this time, she's under her own spell because she was doing spell work on me, shadow banning my channel. She was involved in some witches coven or whatever that were being paid to actually attack spiritualists who were telling the truth, or who would ever hit on their energy. A true psychic, a true intuitive is going to hit on whatever energy. They know how to clear their own energy, and they can hit on the energy that's been playing in theirs, especially when you're divinely protected. Okay. But this one here is not. Most High said that she does not belong to him whatsoever. Okay. I'm not attacking her. I'm just telling the truth. If you continue to participate with her, I paid her to and everything. Um, she used all that against me. So it ties you to some sort of karmic debt. Okay. You've been warned. All right. Because of who I am and why I'm here, of course, I was protected from everything, and I was able to see things and had no blame in anything. And I never participated in bringing down any other reader or speaking bad against anyone who hadn't done anything wrong to me. I don't even speak bad against the people who have done wrong to me, because I see it for what it is. And I understand karma and the way the universe works, and the reason why some of us are here to be sacrificed totally for that. But we never die. We always return to source. Unless you decide to cut yourself completely off from source. And this is what she's done. This is what I started to notice her when she always talked about sex in her readings. There's nothing wrong with sex. We know it's for what it's for, but it's supposed to be in love. And that's something that is not at the forefront of things. Okay. You're supposed to be opening up your heart and focusing on your higher chakras. Once you heal the lower chakra, that will help you heal the lower chakra so you don't have so many sexual fantasies. Okay. You should keep that for your one and only loving partner. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into the oracle. I'm not going to pull tarot because I told you the story. Plus, it circulates in my energies. Okay, when I do the shorts, and even when I do when they get back in my energy, when she was playing on my energy, that's the only reason why I could get her or see her. My spirit guides, Most High, will point her out. They're really pissed. Okay, they're sick of it. What she's done is just egregious to the point to where I got to call it out, and specifically for her. Okay, any of you tarot readers, any other spiritualists or whatever, y'all may have dealt with her, or you've dealt with other ones. You do whatever the Most High leads you to do as far as exposure. Okay, so we're talking about abundance, fortune, wealth, and plenty. Okay, fortune, wealth, and plenty. Um, y'all can't see this card, but it's going to describe it. So the goddess Lakshmi holds out her hands in divine offering, and the universe responds with such abundant blessings that gold coins come cascading down. The gold in her gown and on her neck, ears, and wrists shines with the life-giving light of the sun, which radiates upward from the top of her head. She is the light of the world, bringing boundless generosity. This portends a time of great joy and receptivity for you. The prosperity you've been longing for is coming your way. An investment may pay off, or an unexpected windfall may appear. But even if the increase in wealth comes slowly at first, the abundance is sure to expand as you allow yourself to focus on the present value already in your life. Always remember that value comes in many forms. There is good fortune in nature, friendship, and the simple moments of small joys. This grateful awareness will shine in your life like the sweet violet aura around Lakshmi's luminous being. At her feet, baby elephants herald the arrival of true prosperity, bringing with them an energy of strength and peaceful certainty. This card is telling you to rest assured. Um, for great joy and prosperity will soon be expanding throughout your life. Affirmation: I open my mind and my life to the blessings of the universe. Unlimited wealth is coming to me in wonderful and unexpected ways. When the divine blesses you, nobody can take it away. Okay? Nobody. Especially not anybody who's earthbound. Okay? Those fallen angels are trying their best to get into heaven and to get into God's graces, but it ain't happening. All right? So this dark witch uses demonology. I don't know if she uses demonology because we all have these demons within us. It's just the point that we have to, being the God, the generator, operator, and destroyer of your own life, your own universe, your own temple. That is you, your individuality. Okay. You can't have a kingdom if you can't even master your own. Okay. So, um, these demons are within us all. The point is for you to master them. You are the master. They cannot take over your being and everything, especially trying to destroy one of God's angels, okay? One of God's people. So we need to focus on closeness to the natural world and understanding of plants and animals. So this dark rich is I think in that particular video she bragged about, or no, the one before that, because she brought the Bible out. She copies me. But anyway, she brought the Bible out talking about, that the people who are attached to the earth, basically what she's saying is the fallen angels have a right to heaven too, because we can build things with the earth. Okay. To actually try to destroy other people. How are you going to try to destroy earth angels? You're trying to destroy the jinn and the ops is one thing. You're probably going to have permission to do that. If you see someone trying to hurt the innocence of the souls that belong to the Most High, or you see someone who's trying to destroy the earth or the Most High himself, he does not mind us defending him whatsoever. I don't know whoever said that. He doesn't need our defense. The Most High feels just like a father. It's a spirit. It's an energy of nothing but pure love. But if you get down and dirty, he will oblige you. All right. So focus on finding and gaining new love or inspiration. Okay. So she used the scriptures. She studied my work and other readers' work, other people, y'all too, everybody who ever gave any money to her or let her open up to your heart and your Akashic records and things like that. She found some way to turn it against you. Okay. But she picked the right one. Okay. So she did that to gain new love or inspiration. Beware of cutting off your nose to spite your face. She's full of jealousy. Causing harm to others, it only comes back to harm oneself, because that stuff gets returned back tenfold, right? When you send out spell work on someone who does not deserve any, you shouldn't even be worried about that. If somebody has wronged you, you let the Most High take it. He may let you go ahead and direct the charge, all right? Or he may have someone else do it so your hands can stay clean. Just give it to him and let him take care of it. Follow his instructions. Focus on gaining eloquence and grace. So this is where her studying my ways, my mannerisms, the way I do things, my creativity, okay? She tried to copy it. Focus on patience and perseverance in difficult situations and repaying those who help to attain goals. My goal was because I knew what was ahead of me. I knew I had work to do and everything, but I was going to go ahead and just move on time and just let the Most High give me what I needed and to give me what He wanted me to have, right? And I just wanted to, as I grew and started to understand who I was, my power, what I was supposed to do, my role, my role as a leader and all that stuff. All I had in my mind. So I'm going to bring her with me. I want her to be with me. I want her to be a part of my circle. Whatever I get, she's going to get. This is what I had in my mind, right? So instead of her just taking that and going with it and continue on her own growth and getting what she wanted in the good way, in a natural way, in the way that the Most High would provide for her, she decided she's going to just take my shit, my DM, my soul tribe, and for herself, and then proceed to drain them for everything that they had. Okay. Testify. All right. Um, Also, focus on travel and expanding your horizon. Explore new cultures and gain knowledge. You should explore whether you can physically leave or not. We have the internet, we can go anywhere we want. Your mind can go anywhere you want. Go back in time, go in the future, go in the present, go into the library. The Akashic records, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do with those records and helping to heal the world, the earth, and yourself, hey, you have access, right? Um, or you can physically move, or you'll get the access to physically go where you want to and travel and stuff when you stick with the Most High. You got to do the basics first. He wants you out there strong and not stupid. So people just can't come and take you down, right? So this is what she did. She just tried it. I don't think she did a very good job of it, or she missed this point. Okay, or maybe she did. I think she was. She gave this testimony about her having to leave her home because she called. She tried to send projections of lack and discord in my own home and things like that. I own my home. I've been here, raised my children in my home. I have 30-year-old kids. Okay, I got grandkids running around here and all this stuff, and I'm perfectly happy. It's not a mansion, but it's mine. It's full of love. And, I put in a lot of work. I put a lot of energy in this home. Things aren't perfect, but God has his way of taking care of things, so I don't worry. I have nothing to worry about. I'm definitely a princess, okay? Trust that. And it's not because of greed or anything like that. It's just because I'm content and comfortable wherever God has put me. And then I'll let him to move me forward if he wants. He wants me to stay a little while, learn a little bit more. Whatever it is, I'm going to make the best out of it, okay? But I'm going to start with inside me and make sure I'm not doing something out of order before I start blaming other people. All right. So this one didn't seem to explore much because she explored Christianity, all the other different religions, which you don't have to move anywhere to do that. And just get an understanding of people and places and things and how they think, which I had every opportunity to do that doing Uber and Lyft. Oh my gosh, what an experience. That was like, about 4 or 5 years I did it. So that was like going to school, traveling around the world because I got to, especially before COVID, because people were coming in from other countries from the airport. I did a lot of airport runs, a lot of businessmen, high ranking people with lots of money and stuff like that. And you know what? From the brokest to the richest, they were all the same. People just trying to look for peace and happiness, or get an understanding of the world. Didn't have any problem with anybody doing anything crazy to me or speaking to me out of order. If they didn't say anything, they were just quiet, enjoyed the ride, and went on about their business. I always got very good reviews and good tips, so it was a moneymaker for me. Pay for my car. I basically got the car for free with all those rides and good people I had. I even had a young couple, praying for me because they see what I was going through. This was a year ago, right? When I had to go through my dark night of the soul and start my journey to spirituality. So you just got to take one step. God going to provide you with everything you need. And it's just not the extravagance that everybody thinks of, okay? That's just the reward at the end. But while you're going through it, you're provided for in that desert. You don't have to worry about nothing at all. Just let it be well with your soul. So, she kind of focused on people. She used sex, had a vision of investment. There was money involved to manifest here on earth. She also would use children to attach herself, for money and child support and all that kind of stuff, and just to cause a lot of drama in other people's lives. Okay, so I think she may have even sacrificed a child, either pregnant during spell work or aborted. So she uses sex for monetary and material gains, okay, even her children in some sort of way. All right, so there's soulful appreciation for the divine feminine. 30. Okay, this is what we all need to appreciate. So there's an imbalance too. She's heavily in her masculine energy, so there's no way she could be a divine feminine. Okay, she sucks the blood, the energy of divine masculines. Okay, with her sexuality, whether she's actually having sex or promising sex, I don't know. I don't care. But that's the way it is. So we got soulful appreciation, orgasm. All right. So release is a necessary part of life that you must give way to from time to time. When that does not happen, your soul becomes too overwhelmed and will seek release in other more destructive ways. Never is this more true than the emotions. Lower vibrations, such as anger, sadness, jealousy, and rage, can consume you if they are left unchecked. You may think you are getting over what you feel by ignoring it or locking it in the back of your mind, but eventually your emotional baggage will seek another outlet and may manifest in self destruction, illness, chaotic outbursts, or other negative expressions of release. An emotional release doesn't have to be dramatic. There are many ways you can free yourself from storm brewing within. Giving yourself to creative expression is a healthy way to channel darker emotions. Dance or cook or lose yourself in art, body expression, or music. The medium doesn't matter if it brings you a sense of freedom. That's where we all have our own dreams, our own talents. Some people like to dance, some people like to sing, some people like to write, walk, exercise. Okay, just don't do anything that's going to harm yourself, your soul, or anyone else's soul. Okay, and you cannot force it on anyone. So there was a vision and investment. She's very invested in sex. So now is the time to retreat into the inner workings. This is your vision of your own being. The answers you seek can be found within your inner knowing or the part of you that does not speak with words. You are being guided to feel your way through your situation rather than using logic or reason. You may not understand the feelings you have at first, but your soul knows and will continue to guide you to where you cannot see with your physical eyes. That's your intuition, Hans. Okay, that's all knowing, all seeing. That is the creator. And you have it within you. You just got to tap into it and unlock it. Now is not the time for action. This will come later. For now, be still, meditate, visualize, and spend time with yourself, preferably in nature. Pulling vision means it is time to start relying on your own knowledge and advice. Seek others for counsel, but strain the words of others through your own intuition. Feel it and try it on to see if it truly aligns with your soul. Okay. Vision guides you to go with the flow. Much like a sudden vision, you must allow your inner being to show you where it needs to go. Dreams, daydreams, and fantasies hold significant meanings during this time. That's why you should pay attention to the readings, the tarot readings. If you've got a reader that you trust or someone on YouTube that you can see, it's the entertainment of it. There's nothing wrong with that. But just make sure you're going prayed up. Make sure you go in and clear your energy before you watch a reading. And if it doesn't resonate with you at that time, if you're not picking up on anything that feels good to you or makes you feel like it's you or your situation, then stop watching it. Go back to it later. Okay. This might not be your time. They're all cyclical. Time is fluid. All the readers should tell you this and they know this. Okay. Don't get mad at that reader if they are hitting on your energy. They don't know who you are. They're just doing their job. Okay. Only you and God know who they're talking about. They have no clue. It could probably be dealing with a situation in their own life that God's trying to open them up to. Those readers go back and listen to their readings and watch their readings and pull out the information that they need for themselves. But it's for the collective. It's for the healing of the whole world. Okay, and so we'll end the Seasons of the Witch Beltane Oracle. That's where I'm reading these from. With number 4 or number 24, Maypole, which is 6. So she does this to manifest material things, even children. there's a check tied to children if you do it in a particular way, right? So, Maypole, I am fertile in what I seed, for there is reason to dance and drink upon the riches I receive. Okay, so don't wait for happiness to find you. You can choose to be happy right now at this moment. Sing, dance, spend time with loved ones, and celebrate just because you're alive and you can. Focus on enjoying life and doing what gives warmth to your soul. The situation you have inquired about is still developing. No amount of stress or worry will fix your circumstances, but you may find yourself with a sudden spark of inspiration once you allow your doubts to fall away. Solutions can come in the most unexpected ways and will often do so when you give your fears to the universe so you can go out and play. The universe takes pride in your willingness to trust in its power to move mountains on your behalf. You will be rewarded for this trust and all will be well. Do not think you must obsess over your circumstances to overcome them, and nor must you spend every waking thought on your intentions to manifest them. It's what she was doing. Okay, that's why she's in losing her mind right now. You get what you give, high or low. Okay. Let the universe know what you need and then go and allow yourself to embrace the joys of living. That's all the Most High wants you to do is release everything that you need. Um, Release your burdens. Lay your burdens down. Okay, so next we're going to go the other soulful appreciation. So there's a definite imbalance in this reader. I believe that there's a soul, like she's not even there. I believe it's a masculine demon or some sort of masculine energy that's kind of taking over, whether that be it all the time. She may just be like basically a shell. It's like basically, I believe she's just a demon, or it's just or it's just her spell work going back on her. So it's hard. I couldn't find any history on her, no bloodline history, other than she's here to. There's no connection. The divinity that I thought was her was someone else's energy. So she's like a cloak. She cloaks herself in another's energy, and now she's being shown. If your temple's clear, she can't get you. Okay, but if your temple's full of dirt and everything, she's going to attach straight to you. So soulful appreciation. This is for divine feminine. There is an imbalance in it with her, so let's see what we can do to help you guys. Heartful gratitude. This card, this is soulful appreciation. This card shows scales with a stack of gold coins on one side and a floating butterfly on the other. Yet, even though the coins are very heavy, the butterfly tips the scales, representing its far greater value. This card reminds you that there are many forms of value in life. People are quick to appreciate material wealth and just as quick to dismiss the fleeting, unassuming moments of joy. But it's vitally important not to miss these golden opportunities. Gratitude is a strong causal vibration that triggers present joy and radiant future attraction. Grasp every opportunity to be grateful for even the tiniest moments of beauty, love, peace, and happiness accumulate in your life force energy. This habit of seeking value in the little things is an ongoing energetic choice that draws things of even greater value to your life. I'm a witness, and I'm sure a lot of you are out there are too. Okay, so spread that information. So this particular reader does have an imbalance with that, with justice, harmony, and solutions in reverse. This card reverse focuses on a significant imbalance in a present relationship. Do you find yourself initiating all the care and attention in a romantic or friendly connection? Are you devoting more effort and energy than others at work or at home? Do you feel people tend to take advantage of your generous nature? And this is the way she was with her readings, right? She like would disappear with no explanation. And when she would come back, there would be no growth in her or no changes in her in her presentation of the readings. Okay, she would get really strange. I would get strange readings and confused and stuff, right? And I don't know, it was just kind of weird. So if it's so, it's time to call on Raguel to help you even things out. He is the great mediator. So if there is conflict in a relationship or just an imbalance that stresses you out, ask him for guidance and resolution. You don't have to live according to your old patterns of people pleasing anymore. Visualize how you want the relationship to balance out. Then ask yourself what you need to do to make that happen. Know that Raguel can give you the strength to set boundaries, speak your truth, and create more harmony and justice in your life. I deserve harmony in my life. I call on Raguel to help me bring greater peace to all my relationships. See, the Most High honors that. Okay. Also, stay mindful. This is number one, your first love. Us in touch with the Most High. Okay. So, peaceful presence and a quiet mind. Within you is a peaceful presence, a quiet space where nothing is troubling or worrisome. It is where your personal self connects with the truth and awareness of your soul. There is nothing to solve, nothing to predict, nothing to think about. In fact, to attain this peaceful presence, thoughts are not required. The practice of mindfulness calls for you to let go of thinking, let go of striving, and choose to be peacefully present without judgment or analysis. Your soul is a truly powerful cosmic energy, perhaps the greatest power you possess. When you release your personal striving and worrying, you automatically move into the vibrant, receptive, divine feminine state of trust and balance. Okay. Divine feminines for men and women, we have to be in balance for both of them. Use them when necessary. This card is telling you that now is the time, the only time to choose peace. Let go of judgment, worry, and the need for control. Then take a deep breath and choose to live in your trusting heart. That pervasive peace will bring profound happiness and radiate an absolute, irresistible vibration. Okay? High vibrations. Don't fake it. Just do it. All right. You're going to go down again, but you're going to be in a space where you're able to lift yourself up because you have that knowledge and understanding. And we do got to go back down because we got to come back and get those who are still attached to the lower regions, right? People that we really do love and do that Most High has given a second chance to because He's the only judge, right? Him and them. And if you're given instructions to go back and get a loved one that may have done you wrong, you better make sure. Well, you're gonna. It's not make sure because the Most High is going to make sure your heart is clear, and if you've done your work, He's going to allow you to go back and get your loved ones and help bring them up. But it's still going to be their choice. But He's going to use you. Okay. So you wear His title proudly. All right. So we do have teacher in reverse. Is it in reverse? Okay, so this seer me right clairvoyant is not attached to the Most High. So whatever information she's giving out when she's doing these readings, if you step back and really pay attention to her, compare them to a reader that you do trust or your own, if you read on your own, okay, understand that what she's doing is reading her own energy because that's where she's stuck. She has no access to the mindfulness and peacefulness of the Most High. Her energy is everywhere. So, learning a new path is in reverse as a teacher. Number 8. This is also Christ consciousness. This is what we've been taught as humans and as gods to live on this earth and how we're to survive and how we're supposed to maintain this earth and our relationships between each other. Okay, everybody knows those scriptures. I don't care what culture you're in, Muslim, Islam, what is it, Buddhism, all that is the same. That Christ consciousness is all the same. This card reversed indicates an interest bubbling beneath the surface, whether it's a new topic or something that's been calling to you for a while. You're feeling hesitant to dive in. Perhaps you just don't seem to have enough time, or maybe you feel doubtful about your ability to see things through. Whatever the reason, break through your resistance and take that class, learn that skill, or follow that new pursuit. There's great value in expanding your understanding of things. It's time to shake things up a bit and explore whatever calls to your heart and mind. Remember all the assistance that's available. living teachers, and I would be one of those, okay? And many in the spirit world and are ready to help you on your way. I'm not for everybody, okay? You got to be able to deal with me. But you can best believe you're going to get the truth, and I'm going to stay on an even keel. You can even come with me with your anger if you want. Okay, I'm not going to retaliate in that kind of way. I'm going to give you some wise counsel. Okay, so the affirmation is I am open to new paths of learning and to the resonant teachers who are willing to share. All right, it's your responsibility to take care of yourself out here. It's also each of our own responsibilities to look out for those who are really trying. Okay, so we're going to talk about the Earth Warriors. Real quick here. Beauty Way of the Navajo. You are my sacred earth child, and I am your divine earth mother. With unconditional love, I provide all that you want and need so that you may fulfill your sacred destiny. We will always belong to each other with abundance and generosity. I support you and reveal such divine beauty meant for you that joy and awe shall fill your soul. Relax now. It's time for you to be healed. So, in a reading, this is a beautiful solution available. Do not place your faith in worry or stress. Allow life to unfold. As you relax and give yourself permission to rest within the vastness and beauty of nature, you will become receptive to the best way to handle things. Don't try to figure it out by force. Let go and trust that what is needed is coming to you at the perfect time, in the perfect way. Your peaceful mind shall readily and accurately perceive all that you need to know. Okay. This is a lot because I'm getting ready to finish up here with Archangel Metatron. Okay, we're talking about divine home, a divine home. If you didn't grow up in a divine home, you're here and you're engaged and you're sticking around over here at Chief Willie Hero, God and Tarot, you are in a divine home. We are guided and under the protection of the Most High for sure here. Okay, you can go ask them yourself. There's birthing the new, evolution number 40. Okay, it's divine guidance with a mothering touch. All right. So, drawing this card shows that you are on the brink of radical rebirth or facing the birth of something new in your life. With regard to rebirth, many events and circumstances make it possible. Starting college, getting married, changing career, becoming a parent. On the redefinition of self that happens after surviving trauma. I say, or the redefinition of self that happens after surviving trauma, bereavement, illness, or divorce. So many life changes or life stages make rebirth possible, including age related chapters as well: puberty, menopause, and the third age. Life itself starts with birth, ends with death, and includes many rebirths along the way. For truly, nothing ever stays the same, and you are encouraged to celebrate the birth of each new chapter. It may also be that a literal birth of a new child is on the way, or this rebirth may be linked to anything else that has been hoped for or nurtured and is being sent by spirit with love to you now. In case of a child, it implies that a special soul may enter your family, one who is spiritually awake and of high vibration and exceptional light. They are born with lifetimes of experience and wisdom to help our world as we transition up through dimensional frequencies now. Know too that the one whom the child is born to has been chosen to nurture and sustain them. This applies as well to whoever raises them, educates them, and influences them in childhood. Maybe you are to be touched by such a child's presence in your life in some way. They represent a new breed of human who is perfectly balanced between divine male and divine female, one who holds light and wisdom and love, who will not be tainted or diminished by surrounding darkness, and who will replace fear with hope, hatred with compassion, selfishness with sensitivity, and self centeredness with unity. This card also reminds you of your own perfection. Each soul born in the Creator's image is equal and cherished in the eyes of God. You are born pure and whole, and your soul retains this quality throughout all existence and all realities. Within the womb, you were warm, were fed, and had everything provided for you that you needed. So, too, after birth, the divine wishes to shelter you, feed you, and offer you all that you seek. If, however, you are tired, feel empty or unsupported, or are seeking help, you are reminded that the universe is a loving place. The child born expects it to be so. And you are reminded to make this assumption and request again. The universe doesn't seek to hurt or harm you, but to love and hold you. Expect the best from the universe and it will deliver. Archangel Metatron reminds you that rebirth is possible in every moment, giving you a chance once again to return to 0 point, where creation happens and life can start again. You have the ability to reach a stage of enlightenment in this lifetime like never before, to embrace the masculine and feminine and create a new paradigm, not just for yourself, but for your children, your grandchildren to inherit. Higher consciousness is here, aided by huge waves of souls coming in that influence all living on our planet. Evolution is happening at hurtling speeds, and Archangel Metatron is here to support, steer, and birth you anew whenever you ask. Evolve. Welcome in new birth. It is time, as above and so below, as within and so without. I hope y'all enjoyed this reading, this lesson, this story time. I really appreciate you taking the time to join me. Don't forget to hit the like button on either one of the channels, God and Tarot or the Divine Oracle. And I will see y'all soon. Y'all stay blessed.
Bye bye, y'all.